And you also got rid of maintenance allowance.
No one.
Maintenance
now I know how John Bercow feels.
Students.
Right.
Brexit. EU membership.
Brexit. The master of the EU.
How old were you when you first purchased a property?
30. 22.
My late 20s.
25.
26.
27?
26, I think.
How many of you here own your own?
For 100,000 council homes, making sure that the contracts for tenancy is a minimum of 3 years and rent controls in line with inflation.
You built 57 council houses in Wales last year.
You've just said
the year before that you built 0.
Robert,
the year before that you built 0.
The
year before that you also built 0.
Angela, listen. Rob, excuse me. No.
The point is this, Angela. You're in power. You're in government in Wales now. You could do all of those. You could do all of those
austerity passed on by the Tory government.
This has nothing to do with austerity. These are laws that you could pass where you are in power now, and you're not doing it.
Nigel was once late to a UKIP reception and he blamed the traffic on the M4 on immigrants. I mean, that's how ludicrous it is that he blames every social ill
that population growth of 8 million has made our roads
I will accept
busier.
this,
Do you not
that
accept
immigrants
that?
have contributed much more to this society
What world do you live
than
in?
they have ever taken.
We've unequivocally stood up for migrants and refugees when the other parties have compromised. And that horrible rhetoric that came out in the referendum, that scaremongering, and Nigel, you standing in front of that breaking point poster was the lowest point in my life in politics.
In doing what you've been saying in the north of England.
The Labour Party is saying other parties have got a racism problem.
You have got a racism problem.
You want to wake up and smell the coffee.
You have got a racism
You're quite right.
problem.
Well, you've got an anti-Semitism problem.
In our manifesto, we're giving £9 billion to help more energy efficiency, starting with schools and hospitals.
You literally abolished the Department for Climate Change. You sold off the Green Investment Bank and you stopped onshore wind.
The Green Investment Bank is succeeding in the private sector. If you don't think there's a role for the private sector in meeting our climate change obligations, then you've gone the same loony direction as the Labour Party. Renewables.
Robert, can I take offence with your language?
More.
Just don't call us a loony party, because that's offensive language, actually.
Angela.
I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it.
There's a perfectly reasonable point of view that says, I want Scotland to be independent and recognise that there would be a big hit to the economy and that we would be poorer. But what you're trying to say is that somehow there'd be magic tools that you would do something differently.
Final thought. We literally have a minute. Final thought.
I don't say that, by the way. When it comes to independence, I'm not for a minute saying that there's going to be milk, rivers of milk and honey falling from the sky and it's going to be all perfectly rosy. No, if you had a chance to get on a lifeboat out of a sinking ship, I think you would take it.
But hang
on a minute.
Even the IFS and your own reports have said you would be worse off if you went for a second referendum now. Only Labour will be able to stop the austerity that we've had for 9 years under the Tories and the Lib Dems, and that's what we'll do.
It's because of you that we have a crash. You are the architects of austerity.
No, we wasn't.
Alistair Darling said your cuts wouldn't be similar. You're wrong. He didn't say they'd be similar to the Tories. He said they would be deeper than the cuts made by Margaret Thatcher.
And
for that alone, you should apologise.
If you look at our manifesto and you look at where the Labour Party is now compared to where it was, we're in a better place.
Where we are then, you were just explaining what you hope to do.
I'm going to spoil my ballot paper. I think you should vote. And spoiling your ballot paper is a form of voting. I would never stay at home.
You can't stomach voting for the Conservatives.
No.
The only party that you've said is going to deliver Brexit.